Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has strongly criticized the 70,000 naira minimum wage recently approved by President Bola Tinubu, calling it grossly inadequate to meet the basic needs of Nigerian workers. In his latest book, Nigeria, Past and Future, Obasanjo argued that the new wage is insufficient to cover even transportation costs, let alone food, housing, and family upkeep. Beyond criticizing the wage itself, Obasanjo took aim at labor union leaders, accusing them of betraying workers by prioritizing personal and political ambitions over the collective welfare of those they represent. He claimed that many union leaders have been bribed into silence, rendering them ineffective compared to the expectations set by the founding fathers of Nigerian labor movement. According to Obasanjo, some union leaders have used their influence to negotiate political positions rather than focusing on improving workers' conditions. He questioned how a labor leader, while still in office, could be negotiating with a political party for gubernatorial ticket. He argued that such conflicts of interest weaken workers' bargaining power, as leaders are more focused on securing personal gains than fighting for fair wages and better working conditions. Obasanjo further criticized government officials who openly admitted to paying off labor leaders to prevent protests and strikes. He recalled a senior government official allegedly stating, "We have paid them to keep quiet and stop agitating." He questioned how such a system benefits the nation when frustrated and underpaid workers are expected to contribute to economic growth. To prevent such conflicts of interest in the future, Obasanjo has proposed a new law that will prohibit labor leaders from entering politics for at least 5 years after leaving office. This, he believes, would ensure that union leaders remain focused on workers' welfare rather than personal political ambitions. The 70,000 naira minimum wage was officially signed into law by President Bola Tinubu on July 29, 2024, between the federal government, organized labor, and the private sector. The initial demand from labor unions was 250,000 naira per month. But after months of deliberation, the government settled on 70,000 naira. Before the revision, Nigeria's minimum wage was 33,000 naira, which was signed into law in 2019 under former President Muhammadu Buhari. While the new wage represents an increase, Obasanjo and other critics have argued that it falls short of meeting workers' real needs, especially in the face of rising inflation and economic hardship. As the debate over fair wages and workers' welfare continues, Nigerians now look to both the government and labor unions to ensure that economic policies reflect the realities of the working class.
Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.